Hello, this is Angela from the podcast The Food Apothecary, food that heals your soul. This episode is about a spice, about a spice that's not actually heard of that often, and it is about from a different culture. Usually, I cover most of the spices from Indian culture itself, but this time I'm going towards Mexican spices. So there is a Mexican allspice, also known as Pimenta Dioica or pimento, is a spice derived from dried berries of pimento trees native to the West Indies, Mexico, and Central America. It is not to be confused with allspice, Pimenta officinalis or ground allspice, which is a spice made from the dried unripe berries of the Pimenta Dioica tree. Here is some information about Mexican allspice, including its history, benefits, and uses. Mexican allspice has been used by indigenous people in Central America and Caribbean for centuries. It was used both as a spice for cooking and for medicinal properties. When Christopher Columbus arrived in Americas, he encountered a variety of new spices, including Mexican allspice. He believed it was a type of black pepper, since the name pimento, which means pepper in Spanish. Over time, Mexican allspice found its way to various cuisine, become a key ingredient in dishes such as jerk chicken in Jamaica and many more mole sauces. Benefits of this Mexican allspice: it has a warm and aromatic flavor that is often described as a combination of cloves, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Traditional medicine in the regions where Mexican allspice is grown has used for its various medicinal purposes, including digestive aid, pain relief, and natural remedy for various ailments. In culinary, Mexican spice is used in a variety of dishes such as stews, sauces, marinades, particularly in Caribbean Mexican sauces. It is a key ingredient in jerk seasoning and is used in some mole sauces. It is also used in making liquor and spice wine. In traditional medicine, it has been used for its potential health benefits such as aiding digestion, reducing pain and inflammation, for acting mild sedative. The essential oil from Mexican allspice is used in aromatherapy for its warming and uplifting scent. The antimicrobial properties of Mexican allspice have made it historically useful for preserving food. It is important to note that while Mexican allspice can add depth and flavor to the various dishes, its medicinal use is largely based on traditional knowledge and may have not the same scientific backing as the other spices. As with any spice or herbal remedy, it's important to use it in a moderation and consult with a healthcare professional if you have specific concern. In today's episode, since we are in holiday season, I'm starting a series where I'm talking about how to survive holidays. Whether you're seeing your family or not seeing your family, or the new year just around the corner, how to make better goals, how to be more present, how to know what is okay, what is not okay. And not only that, but the important part of everything that we discuss, whether it's making goals, dreams, meeting your family and then not knowing what you should talk about, what you should not talk about, that is all being recorded in the next 6 episodes. But I'm starting something which is really important to consider before anything else, which is feedback. Okay, so feedback, if you're giving, or let's say feedback, first of all, what is feedback? Feedback is specific, constructive, and well-intentioned. Should be like that. It aims to provide helpful information for improvement and growth. So clearly identify the behavior, action, or outcome you're addressing. Vague feedback is obviously less effective. Offer suggestion for improvement or solution of the problem. Avoid focusing solely on the negative aspect. Be solution-oriented. Provide feedback in a timely manner, kind of judge the room before you say something about somebody. Allowing the recipient to connect with the relevant action or events. I'm pretty sure if you just go to a Christmas dinner or Thanksgiving dinner and you walk up to a family member and you just said, hey, I didn't like your profession, what you did. I didn't like your hair. Nobody can appreciate that. Obviously, it can really hurt the other person because you don't know how much effort they are putting or how much Probably they know that something is off, but how much they're trying to change, but it's not happening yet. So be careful. So on the other hand, recognize both strengths and areas for improvement. Don't only highlight weaknesses. Provide actionable recommendation or steps the recipient can take to address the issue identified. Frame feedback in a respectful and considerate manner, focusing on their behavior, action, not the individual character or personality. Ensure that your feedback is genuine, based on observation, not personal bias or assumption. Encourage a two-way conversation where the recipient can ask or seek clarification. This fosters understanding and engagement. Now, how to give. These were just characteristics. How to give a good feedback. Before giving feedback, think about what you want to say and how to convey it effectively. Provide concrete example of the behavior or action you're discussing. Express your feedback from your perspective using phrases like I noticed or I felt, which can be less accusatory. Okay? Whenever possible, provide suggestions for improvement. Find an appropriate time and setting to do that. When addressing problems or like something that you want to give feedback to, use in a positive and an encouraging way. Like, let's say, if you want to tell somebody's complaining about their profession and you want to tell them, like, just say that, I'm not so sure if this would interest you or maybe this is something you want to look into, but so-and-so I think could help. Or so-and-so think could maybe work. And this is just an idea because doing something versus thinking something, two different things. So that's on you, if you want to go ahead with it. How to receive a feedback as well. When receiving a feedback, listen attentively without interrupting. Allow the giver to express their thoughts fully. If somebody's telling you something, just listen to it properly. If something is unclear, seek clarification to ensure you understand the feedback fully. Approach feedback with an open mind and a willingness to learn and grow. Instead of getting defensive, consider the feedback. Objectively reflect on the points made. Thanks the giver for their feedback as it shows that that you value their input. Okay. And some of the things more about feedback, just feedback is usually good when it's given privately. Okay. And make it clear that you have a good intention for the person. You're just not there to just give your opinion, and do not be mean with your opinions and everything, because you do not know what that person is going through. Okay. And especially during holiday season, so many things come up and families talk or friends talk, or even though in your profession, like when you're getting a bonus or whatever, just take that feedback properly and then decide if this is something you want to do it further down, or do you think like this is not okay, and then just set the boundaries. But stay tuned for future episodes, because we're going to close up this year really nice, and we're going to open this next year really nice too. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening, and have a great holidays, or have a happy holidays. And I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and thank you for supporting. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.